previously on Survivor. After 10 days in the South China Sea, the Utara tribe is struggling.
Honestly, we are starving.
Seletan has won most of the food rewards so far, keeping them in high spirits for some time. But now their supplies are also running low.
It's probably the only advantage of going to Tribal Council. They have one less to feed.
As far as strategy goes, both tribes have solid alliances. On Utara, the alliance between Shane, Marion, Stephen, Sivu and Sinet have the upper hand, while Shane and Marion have an ace up their sleeves.
That's her.
Damn it! We chow black peanut butter and jam.
Ruthle, Vel and Solly are in the minority on Utara, although Solly remains the tribe's biggest weapon and challenges.
Another score for Utara!
Utara's captain, Mark Fish, tries to keep out of the politics as much as he can.
They're playing a game which I don't like, which I don't want to be a part of.
Seletan's captain, Kornay Krieger, became part of the strategic game when his tribe handed him the hidden immunity idol for safekeeping.
Now that I have the idol, I'm definitely part of it.
The core four members of the Rugrats Alliance, Graham, Moira, Altaf and Jenna, are making most of the decisions on Seletan, while Xavier and David are on the bottom rungs of the alliance. Philip is the only one without a strategic partner in the game, but he does have a secret sugar stash.
My bounty. Thank you.
When another stellar performance from Solly in the immunity challenge
Utara wins the challenge!
sent Seletan off to Tribal Council, the Rugrats were all in agreement that Philip was the next to go. The firefighter put his captain on the spot and asked Kornay to play the idol for him.
And the only saving grace would actually be the idol.
But Kornay did not oblige.
But thanks for everything. I don't think I'm going to play the idol. I think it's too early, and it's not such a vital person.
Knowing that his torch was about to be snuffed, Philip decided to ruffle some feathers at Tribal Council.
Moira and I ate some sugarcane on the rocks together. We decided we will not tell anyone, and we didn't.
Philip. But the tribe still voted him out, leaving Moira with some explaining to do.
Philip, tribe has spoken.
14 are left. Who will be voted out next?
The night was horrible. There's no better way to explain it. The wind is just out of order. The pole kept on coming down under the shelter, so it doesn't help the mood at all. The universe is not kind to us.
The main beam came down and it fell directly onto Sinet. Sinet, sorry, man. I honestly I should have thought about safety or something.
Careful, just tell us if you get settled.
I'm thinking, wow, this is the end of the world. The sharp pain that went through me is indescribable. It just hurt like a mother.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Last night was interrupted by what could have been a very bad accident. I just didn't think about putting some sort of support for that beam up.
I told him, by the way, that you should reinforce the one side because the one side is heavier than the others. And all of a sudden, the big log in the middle of the night falls on top of our woman, all because of Shane. You know who woke up first when those women cried? Me!
There's absolutely no one that should take the blame for this. This is my responsibility. It's upon me as a captain to make sure that, as I said, everyone is safe.
I can't believe how freaking sore it is.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
You know, I was extremely disappointed to hear that anybody in our group would find food and withhold it from the tribe. I am disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I just wanted to settle it. I'm the person, if something bothers me, I'll tell you, and then it's done. The disappointment probably comes from the fact that it was so early on. Because you couldn't have been that hungry on day 2. The most important thing is on Survivor is food.
Yeah.
If you withhold food from the family.
Yeah. I don't want to make a big noise about it, but it's something that's obviously sitting on my chest that I definitely do want to clear up with certain people in particular. So
whatever we do for the tribe, because if the tribe's strong, we can win challenges. If the tribe's strong, we don't have to go to tribal council. If the tribe's strong, we're going to emerge stronger.
The 6 that we have here now are the 6 in an alliance, which is strong.
Yeah.
So
we need to get to that merge.
There's nothing that needs to be hidden from anyone anymore.
There shouldn't be any more politics now.
There shouldn't be no politics.
Yeah. Now, let's focus on the flipping games. And
that's what I said. Everything else should take the back seat. We should only concentrate on challenges from now on.
To actually be able to hide something so valuable from everybody, you know, that is very concerning for me. You know, what type of characteristic is that? If it does come down to it, I'd give my word to Altaf as opposed to Moira because of this.
I just love the fact that Moira was in it with the Sugar Man thing, because now Genevieve is starting to go, hang on a minute, we've voted people off on less. So it's great.
We have mail, ladies and gentlemen.
Mail.
Another day, another mail. A double PL is heading your way. You will go once and then some more. If you're on the ball, then you will score. Who is the loser? Who is the champ? Who will not be returning to camp?
Who is the loser? Who is the champ? Who will not be returning to camp?
It means
Could be a swap.
We might lose a tribe member.
I think we might lose a tribe member today.
So no, it's definitely not ideal. But yeah, I'm trying to block it out. Walking into today's challenge was interesting. I was like, ooh, one that's not going to be too taxing. Let's go.
Come on in, guys. Utara, getting your first look at the new Senator. Philip voted out at the last tribal council. 12 days into this game. So by now you should all know your fellow tribe mates fairly well. So today we're going to test just how well tuned in you are to your tribe. I'm going to start by asking you to answer a series of questions, individual questions, based on your personal thoughts and feelings. I will then collect those answers. From that, I'll extrapolate a majority answer. That will become the correct answer in our quiz. How that's going to work, both tribes will stand by on these wooden stands on the top level. You'll have a board and a marker. I'm going to ask a question. You write the answer to the question down on your board. If you get it correct, you move down to the next level. The first person on the ground makes your way into the next phase. You go through the gate, onto the sand path, and onto one of 2 wooden structures on the other side. If more than one person hits the ground at the same time, the person closest to me will go first. We'll keep going until everyone has passed through the gate.
As soon as I saw the turnstile, I knew this is a tribal switch.
Captains, you will not be taking part in the first phase of this game. You will stand with me. On the captain's viewing deck, we'll have some tea and enjoy the goings-on, the festivities of the day.
Enjoy, buddy.
So, Mark,
You deserve it, Kepi.
Corne, grab a seat over there.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
We know each other.
All of you, good luck, good luck, guys.
Savoured it.
I realized straight away that they're going to mix up the 2 tribes in a very random way. I might land up with a very different tribe.
I'll give you a few minutes to answer those questions, and then we'll get to it. Let's do it.
They're going to send each contestant away. They have to fill in answers to questions of the tribe, their specific tribes.
Questions that dissect everyone, because it's not a question that you must answer yourself. It's a question that the tribe thinks as
telling them a little bit more about our tribes.
Then we'll be answering those same questions on a platform. Like, instead of what we would think, what we think the tribe would think the answer would be.
Neko says, in his rules, he says, I'll start from the person closest to me, we'll go through the turnstile first. What that means is that if you're closest to Neko, you've almost got a little bit of control. As soon as we go for positions, gun for the position closest to him.
Utara, Seletan, just to be clear, I'm going to ask a question. You will then write down the answer to that question based on what you think the majority of your tribe would answer. That is the correct answer. First question. Who of your tribe mates is the untidiest around camp? A lot of smiles going around. Reveal. Jenna says Cornay.
He leaves his stuff everywhere. He's always looking for stuff.
Correct answer at Seletan is Altaf. Altaf, you take a step down. Moira, you take a step down. Rest of you stay where you are. The correct answer for Utara is Sivu. That means Stephen, Sivu, and Val. You take one step down. Butle, you take one step down. Right. Who is the most liked person on your tribe? The correct answer for Utara, also the untidiest person, Sivu, Seletan. David, you are correct with Altaf. You are the only one who's correct. Next question. Who is your captain's favorite at the moment? Stand by, stand by. The captain's favorite at Seletan is Xavion. The whole Seletan tribe gets this one right. Right. The correct answer on Utara is Shane. Moving on. Who on your tribe should not make it to merge? The correct answer on Utara is Sunette. Stephen, that means you step down. Sivu, Val, you step down. Butle, you step down. The correct answer on Seletan. David.
I mean, these are guys who swore the alliance to me and said to me, you're going through to the final six. And that's where I got a good idea of where I stood with my alliance.
Sunette, you haven't moved one bit. Next question. Which person does your tribe trust the least? Stephen says Butle. Butle says Stephen. The person Utara trusts the least. Butle. Sunette moves. Sunette comes down a step. Butle, Solly, you step down. Shane, you step down. And Marion, you step down. The person Seletan trusts the least. David, you step down. Xavier, you step down. Altaf, first person to move into the next phase of this game. Follow your way through the red gate and on the path up to the wooden platform. That's good, thank you. Next question. Who is the main provider on your tribe? Stephen says Marion. Stephen, if I'm not mistaken, didn't you say you were the main provider for your tribe?
I didn't say that, no.
in the absence of Zan?
Zan maybe said that, not me. I know what the next answer is. I can definitely answer the next question correctly, but I don't particularly want to. I don't want to be up there and not be in control of my own destiny and just kind of end up with whatever team's there.
The correct answer is Stephen. Seletan, for you, the correct answer is Cornet. That means David takes a step down. Xavier takes a step down. Jenna takes a step down. Moira takes a step down. That means Sivu and Moira move on to the next phase of this game. Follow the path to the top of the structure. Right, moving on. Who in your tribe has the best chance of winning this game of Survivor? Everybody ready? Go. Stephen says Mark. I'm starting to get the feeling that you're deliberately messing up your answers there, Stephen. Am I correct in my assessment? Or are you just completely clueless?
I think Mark's going to win.
You think Mark's going to win the game? You do know that Mark can't win the game, right?
Well, he's playing his own game, isn't he? So I have to answer about 3 or 4 questions purposefully incorrectly just to wait and see what the tribes seem to look like.
Mark's gonna win Survivor, that's what Steven said. I mean, really now, that guy, I don't like him.
Something up. For Uttara, the correct answer is Marion. That means everyone on Uttara is wrong.
Blackwood.
Seletan, the correct answer is Graham. David, you are closest to me. That means you go first. Xavier, you can follow. And your turn.
There's 3 of my tribe together. There can only be a maximum of 3 now on the left-hand one. And that's fine, because we'll always be 4, since it's 8-6.
Only 2 members left on Seletan.
At this point, I still don't see what's happening.
Next question. Who on your tribe is the best swimmer? Correct answer on Uttara is indeed Stephen. Correct answer on Seletan is indeed Xavier. Right, so we have Stephen going first for Uttara. Val, follow him. And then Jenna, you follow.
I figured, like, I could see, okay, we're being divided into 2 sides, still thinking we're going to play a different game, and at the end we'll go back to our original teams and go our separate ways.
I was absolutely terrified that I was going to be put onto the other team because, of course, my immunity idol was still buried here.
Right, next question. Who is the fastest runner on your tribe? Shane. Mighty interesting answer you're giving there.
And then I think a couple other people catch on to what I was doing. I think Shane definitely caught on.
Correct answer for Uttara is Sivu. So that means you take a step down. Marion, you take a step down. Correct answer for Seletan is indeed Xavier. That means you take a step down, Graham. Graham, follow the way the gate dictates. The entire Seletan tribe now through the gate. 5 members left on Uttara. Uttara, next question. Who on your tribe would be the leader if your captain could be voted off? The correct answer is Shane. Shane, you're the next person into the chute. Next question. Sully, you are the next one into the chute. Next question. Marion, you the next person into the chute. Follow the way of the little red gate.
When Solly came over to us, I was ecstatically happy. To be in a position where I'm not the alpha male anymore is perfect for this stage of the game because it's going to get me to merge.
Moving on to our next question. Who is the most clueless person on your tribe? Sunette says Val. Bootle says Sunette. Bootle, you are correct. Bootle, next person enter the gate, follow the path. Sunette, you are the next person through the gate. Take a step down and make your way up the platform. All that remains now is for me to have a conversation with your captains before we move on to the next phase of this game.
Just tell me that this is not a team shuffle, because then I am screwed.
And I thought to myself, I'm not going to get upset, I'm not going to get anxious, I'm not going to get worried until I know for sure.
Right, gentlemen, what is going to happen is there are two new tribes standing there. This is not a merge, this is a tribe shuffle. But you two need to decide who's going to captain which tribe.
I definitely had pre-selections in my mind, but when the tribes had finished forming, I could clearly see in my mind which was the stronger tribe.
My first choice would be the team on the right because I've got 4 people there that I like.
Let me throw this into the mix. You two can decide whether or not you want to swap single players out. Think of that as a transfer. You can just decide whether or not between the two of you who goes where.
I think, obviously transfer. No, 100%. I would love to have Solly on my team.
The only guy I'd swap you for Solly would be then Steve. But
there's not a merge yet.
I know.
Because the decision you make now could affect the entire alliances or numbers as you consider them, even individuals. This can change everything. For R1 million, probably the most important game of their lives. So the choices you make now affect who goes forward. It's a fact. This can change everything.
I know it's going to affect Jenna's. Jenna's huge with team spirit. She's a bubbly person. She wakes up singing, and she's great to have in the tribe. And I think on that side, I'm losing a lot, a hell of a lot. I don't know what I'm getting on that side. David. How much of a muchness there. So I'm happy to swap Solly and or Val or Bushley, any of those 3. But then I want Stephen and Jenna back.
Mark, that is yours. Please stand by next to your flags on the first level of that wooden grandstand. For those of you who haven't worked it out, this is not a merge. This is a tribe shuffle.
And WTF.
Drop your buffs right there where you are on that grandstand.
Damn. When someone claps you so hard that you can't even get your bearings or know what's going on around you. Like I felt like someone just said, "Pah!" And it's like, what? That's what it was like.
Which tribe belongs to which captain? And did the captains opt to make any transfers? Let me answer the second one first. No transfers were made, even after stiff negotiations. Corne, why don't you call over your new tribe?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on over, guys. Graham, Xavier, Althoff, Moira, Val, Boutle, and Solly. Now the new members of Seletan. Marion, Sunette, Stephen, Jenna, David, Shane, and Sivu making up the new Utara. Come on over.
Yeah! Come on, guys!
Yeah.
Woo!
As I walked past, Corneille leaned over and he said, I tried to fight for you. As I was heading out.
I tried to say to him, cool, you can have Bushley or Val back. I really like to have Jenna back. But he didn't budge.
Yeah, and then I was on my way to a new island.
Well, some of you will be celebrating, maybe some of you will be mourning. Whatever the case might be, there's something waiting for you back at camp.
Oh, yes.
It'll help with the festivities. Grab your stuff, grab your flags, and enjoy. Head on back to your camps.
Solly, you're gonna own it. That was probably the highest high five I've seen in my life. Again.
I'm extremely excited because change has finally come. Already at first glance, I feel at home. It feels like a home for a girl.
But I put it in the middle in our lounge.
Yeah.
Okay, one by one. Shall we open them up?
Yes.
Biltong. Raisin.
And
Russ.
I thank God that I ended up with a new family.
Happy birthday.
So I am totally excited to end up with the Seletan tribe.
We have a couple of house rules which I'll run you through. Sort of, we leave all our shoes outside. We hang our bags up. We hang our water bottles up. So there's a lot of things that we've sort of got set into and that we'd like you to fit in with. But welcome. You guys are very welcome.
I am amazed at the rules there are, man. I have to adjust very, very quick because the tribe I come from, there was nothing like that. You just did whatever needed to be done, whenever, however.
All right, guys. Let's hang those chairs up quickly.
I'm on the Utara tribe. Wow, didn't wake up this morning thinking I'd end up here. I guess it's my new home.
I want to welcome the two of you. Remember, from the beginning, everyone, you know our ethics, honest and respect to your teammates. Yes, the game has changed completely, and as I'll make you aware, I do not get involved whatever happens behind the scene, but I do want commitment and 150% when we go to challenges. That's what I expect from everyone, and that's what I've been getting from everyone. So please, guys, make them feel welcome.
I mean, granted, I'd much rather be there. I'm trying to keep telling myself it's a game and hopefully the merge will come sooner rather than later. I'm not gonna give up.
Biltong.
Oh my goodness.
Dried fish.
Yummy.
Raisins.
Lovely.
Peanuts.
Yeah, we've got
Really,
such
it's-
nice spices.
yeah,
let
we're
me tell
excited
you.
from the start. Now it's just
Oh,
going
we've been
dipping.
eating water curry. No, so now we got material.
Sweet potato.
Yeah.
That's a big yeah.
Are we gonna make a mousse curry?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
we need a good meal.
Yeah, I think we need to fix this first.
Yeah.
In a way, it's a bit of a miracle I've come over because after today's quiz challenge. The question was asked, who is the least likely person to make it to merge? And 5 of my tribe put my name up. I mean, these are guys who swore their alliance to me and said to me, you're going through to the final 6, the final 6.
Can someone get under the post? Yeah. And just drive it this way.
They deserve a good old toss-up just to get things going again, because just when you get, listen to me, just when you get static and you put your feet up and you think this is it, we're going to win challenges, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, the game changes. They've got a couple of weak players in the team now, they've got a couple of strong players in the team as well, but Survivor will sort them out. Survivor will sort them out. Hey, well done, this is lekker, man. Jeez,
yeah.
This is cool.
Let's just hope that Jenna or somebody doesn't have an idol, because then that also could cause a problem, but I don't think so.
Well, she hasn't got the idol with her, that's for sure. It might be a lot.
Yeah, so what I'm worried about also is that people pack their bags and then put the idol in there if they've got it. Protect her.
Extremely worried about Jenna. I guess the nurturing person in me just wanted to look after her, but we know that once she gets there, first opportunity, it's likely that she's going to be voted off.
Game plan.
How are we saving Jenna?
I don't think that's possible.
It is possible.
How?
We can slip the idol in her bag. And then they're going to vote her off. We can write a note in one of the letters, slip it in a bag. They're all going to vote her off. She votes Marion off. Screws up the whole tribe.
Brilliant. Sure, that's actually
That's a good plan.
Yeah, we're going to pick them all.
That's really
well done. Brilliant play.
Well done.
Wow. Moira came up the hill telling us she's got a brilliant idea, and I must say I agree with it, and it's in a benefit of the tribe.
I just want to save Jenna.
Well done. Oh, I'm so happy about that as well. Okay, we'll talk to Corné and see what he says.
Yeah.
I've got a funny feeling Corné was maybe saving that idol for me on a rainy day. But you know what? Hopefully I don't regret this decision.
We need to give her her bag so we can slip them in the idol. What's going to happen is that they're going to gun for her. And I just challenge the guys, bro, obviously need to hear what your thoughts are on it.
I think it's a great gesture because I'm very sad we lost her. The plan is that I slip the immunity idol into Jenna's bag. I'm happy to do that.
I think it's a good idea. It is a brilliant idea. That's what I'm telling you. It's a brilliant.
Now, the agreement the Kofo and Corné made was we're not going to tell them about the idol. That's our ace up our sleeves, basically.
I'm hoping our plan is going to work.
Guys, we've got mail. Mail.
It's time to tackle your opponents head on. Because if you win, one of them will be gone. Immunity is at stake in a showdown of note. Play as hard as you can, or you might get the vote. That sounds like the rugby one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Sounds exciting enough. It's up one. Tackle time.
They probably need to see some commitment from my side. And so today it's going to have to be like, I'm part of this team. If we do lose today and we know it's an immunity challenge, I'm going home. So like, I would like for them to win simply so that I don't go home. I'm gonna tackle whoever I need to tackle. And apologize later.
Guys, we got mayo. It's time to tackle in a showdown of note. Play as hard as you can, or you might get to the vote.
Yes.
Time to tackle.
Yeah, well, everybody's excited about the male because it's got a magic word called tackle.
Immediately, my eyes light up because I know tackle must be something to do with rugby or wrestling or something. So, very excited, not because I'm the biggest physical guy on my team and because I played rugby. I'm very happy because I've got Xavier and Solly in my team, you know. So, I was excited from the word go.
Come on in, guys. Well, I trust both tribes enjoyed your first night as new tribes. Jenna, have Utara been good to you?
Yes, they've been really good to me.
What about you guys? Quickly, what's it like at camp?
It's a wonderful camp. The guys really welcomed us. It was really nice sleeping on proper beds for once. So yeah, it was a nice welcome.
What about you, Solly? Comfortable night's sleep?
Yeah, more than anything else, the camp is nice, but the people are even better.
Oh, I see. Val,
Yes.
how are things for you?
Oh, awesome. I couldn't have asked for better. It's just beautiful being with these people. It feels like home.
Feels like home.
Yes.
I won't say what that says about the other tribe, but okay. Corne, I see you brought some luggage along with you. Corne?
Yeah, I just need to give David and Jenna their bags.
If you wish to do so, it is up to you. Go ahead.
David. Here you go. Thanks, somebody hold on to that for Jenna.
Or someone can just toss my bag there if you want. I am just a highly emotional person as is. So when I'm like upset, don't touch me because I'm going to burst out crying. Don't hug me. Don't. So I purposely held him tight and said, no, it's fine. Get it from him. Because I was like, ain't nobody got time for this.
I packed in the camera hat for you.
Like, had you just like whispered it out loud? Like you could have just screamed, oh, Jenna gave me the immunity idol.
Okay.
We can get going. So everyone's well rested, well fed, and I would say ready for your next tribal immunity challenge. So once again, I'll just take that back, Jenna. Immunity up for grabs again. This is how it's going to work. Today's challenge is all about strength, agility, speed, and strategy. We'll be playing on a field that has been divided into zones, demarcated zones. One side is the battle zone. The other side has been divided into 5 lanes. 3 members from each tribe will be called the defenders. They will stand by in the battle zone. And 1 member from each tribe will be the retriever. On my go, the retrievers will run into the water. What you're looking for is a red sandbag. There are a couple of decoys. You need to retrieve that bag and make your way back to the battle zone. The minute you step into this battle zone, that red sandbag becomes fair game. What you want to do is when you get that red sandbag across to your tribe's mat. In order to score a point, you need to touch your mat and still be holding onto that red sandbag. That is 1 point for your tribe, and that also means that round is over. A couple of rules. The 3 defenders, you can rotate after every round, but you have to be gender matched and no more than 2 male defenders per round. The retrievers, you have to rotate after every round, and it can't be the same person in back-to-back rounds. Everybody in the tribe must get a chance to play. Another very important thing, you can pin one another down, you can wrestle, you can grab, you can push, but no hitting, biting, scratching, no shots below the belt. First tribe to score 3 points wins this challenge and walks away with tribal immunity. Guaranteed another day in this game. Let's do this. Tara Seletan fighting for survival in this game for tribal immunity. Survivors ready? Go! Xavier first in the order, straight down to a bag. He has his first bag. Xavier has his first bag, making his way to the battle zone. Our defenders all getting into position, marking one another. Shane got his back, now he's making his way in. Xavier makes a run around. He's down, Xavier scores.
Took a 10-kilogram bag and still managed to run around 6 defenders, and nobody even touched him. That was, for me, a highlight to show that he has a lot of skills as a winger.
Did a bit of an inside-outside, which my dad taught me back in my schoolboy rugby days, and it paid off.
Moira whispered to me that the idol's in your bag.
Moments into this game, first point scored for Seletan. Survivors ready? Go! Both of them in the water at the same time into the second lane where they have to retrieve one of those red bags. The defender's getting into position, standing by. Sibu has his red bag first for Utara. Moira seems to have found something. Is it the right one? Game on, only when the bag gets in. Steven, Xavier.
Steven seems like a very dirty player. I knew I'd be able to get him too frustrated to carry on.
Sivu taking a slow run and he's in. Game on! One bag in play. Moira still looking for her bag. Sivu down on the ground. Xavier dragging that. Steven going low.
I really thought I was going to whizzle past them, but what I didn't realize, the bag was freaking heavy.
Going low, trying to get the giant down on the ground. Steven gets him down.
It was actually quite enjoyable. A bit of...
I made a mistake and I turned my back on him, and he was defending us because our bag was there. So all he did was he grabbed me from behind, grabbed my arms and threw me to the ground, and it was very difficult to get out of there.
Soccer called him to a rugby oak and did not let him go. He didn't get anywhere.
Yeah, it was a brief tussle, but it was a good tussle. He's a strong man.
Moira now making her way into the red zone. Mark is up, he's taking her out. She's down. Mark has the red bag now. Mark and Cornet, the captains, one-on-one. Xavier runs for his mat, but Steven pulls him off. 2 bags in play now. Xavier dragging 2 people. It is indeed a touch. Another score for Seletan.
Oh, boy. Wow.
If Seletan wins this round, it is game over. Survivors ready? Graham making a beeline for that lane. David swimming, Graham running. Graham in the lead. The defenders getting into position. Graham has his bag, making his way to the battle zone. David has his bag. David, that's not a red bag, David.
Wrong one. I battled to find my red bag. The water was very murky, misty. I'm not making excuses.
Wrong bag, David.
It must be red. Put one step on red.
Taking his time to get in. Lots of defense now. Graham is in. It is a scrum now right from the get-go. Everybody is on their boot. They're taking Sunette out.
Tackle Alta.
David now making his way into the battle zone.
Sunette, Alta.
David is into the battle zone. Altaf takes him down. Altaf now going for that back. Solly is loose. Solly coming for David now. Altaf and Solly. And David is under attack. Shane coming in to defend. Now 2 bags are in play. Altaf has that red bag. He's dragging it, trying to get it out of David's hands. Altaf has the bag. Altaf has possession. Altaf breaks a run. Solly back on him. Shane takes Solly down. Solly now making a beeline for that white marker. Altaf helping him. It's a score.
For some reason, I had a Brian Havana moment in my head and felt the need to dive over onto the mat. I'd be honest, I didn't look behind me to see how much time I had, so a dive seemed like the safest option.
The highlight was Altaf getting hold of the bag, then getting tackled, and then Solly taking the bag and then getting tackled, and ultimately even popping it back up to Altaf for what would have been a great try if it was a rugby match.
Seletan wins this challenge, wins tribal immunity.
With Solly, myself, Xavier, and Graham there, you know, they really didn't stand a chance.
Seletan wins this challenge 3 points to nothing. I think they call that a whitewash. Despite vicious defense from Utara, Seletan, tribal immunity is yours. Cornet, come and get it. That means Seletan is safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed another day in this game. Utara, you are not safe. Somebody is going home. I'll see you guys later at Tribal Council. Grab your stuff, grab your flags, and on back to your camps.
think Jen the immunity idol can be a good idea if it works. If we get to the merge and it didn't work, you know, we're a player less, an idol less, and we might be outnumbered as well. It's a chance we're taking. It's a big chance.
We matched up well against them, and I think psychologically 3-0 is a big boost for us and a bit of a setback for them. So well done, great performance. Love it.
Silotan!
I think the rest of the day is relaxed.
I know it doesn't probably look like it, but I think we gave it our best shot. And that's all I expect from everyone here. As you know, I'm not part of this game that you guys are going to start playing now. But I do ask that we want to win. I think the however immunities left, challenges, whatever's left, we need to be involved in them. We need to try and win a couple. So pick wisely, think for the sake of the team. And then hopefully we'll see where we go from here.
Utara!
Water.
So we lost the immunity challenge today, but something really interesting happened before the game started. Corner hands Jenna a bag and he tells Jenna, I put something in there for you. The one that she's holding. Oh, just
Might have been put back in there for her to use and last one more day.
Because at the tribe, Corner said, I put something back in for you.
Yes.
That's what he said. Did you hear that?
Have you got people watching it?
Sunette and Sivo.
And you said watch her
Yes.
for the idol.
Yes.
Okay.
Sunette is heel right. Niet so big enough.
And the minute she's separated from that bag, you zick it.
What?
We'll take it out of there.
You take it and research it.
And are in your tribe?
Yeah.
Where is it?
No one has found
Oh, no one's found it.
it. The assumption right now is that Bullfrey had it.
Yeah.
Bullfrey has it.
Yep. I want to go have a chat to Stephen. So, what's going to happen now is they're trying to isolate her from her bag so they can go through it.
Okay, well, I mean, if you guys manage to steal it out of their bag, not that I'm approving, go for it, and then we'll let you know.
And nobody knows we've got an idol.
Day.
My alliance was kind enough to slip the immunity idol in my bag. So I've now found in my bag and it's there. I don't want to be seen carrying my bag around, but I'm scared to leave it out of sight. First place is I'm gonna go wash and hide it somewhere. So if someone does think to go through my bag.
Yeah, I know. We needed to separate her from the bag, so Stephen was the man who was going to lead her away to the water because she put it perfectly in the middle of every single position here so that she could keep an eye on it. I will when I get opportunity. And the opportunity is presenting itself.
So I took her to the watering hole with the water bottles. So I guess I was an accomplice, but I was quite unbeknownst to the fact that I was being made an accomplice.
beautiful, but it's also like you said.
Give me a stone, quickly. A stone.
Moira and Graham, they're the types. They're the
They-
brains behind the operation.
Yeah. Altaf has had 2 days where we've had to like, can you sorry get out of the shade?
Yeah, sure, sorry.
Altaf has had. Listen, he's really down to earth. He doesn't take things too seriously. You know, like, so.
No, it's brilliant. Cornet, honestly, he's so obvious. He sunk his own team.
Corne gave Jenna the idol. He actually put a target on the back, so I think that we're just gonna go and vote Jenna out.
Listen, Mark, that's one thing I appreciate about you. Your words, your honor. You're staying out of the game. And Corne's not doing that. He's getting involved in the game.
Effectively, Meryl and I hold two immunity idols. But that's a huge plus. That's a blind side of epic proportions waiting to happen.
If the team needs it, we can use it in the merge.
But in the meantime,
It's mine and yours.
yeah.
Gosh, I hope they didn't punk me. Oh, wow. It's not enough. I've just checked my bag. They've taken the idol from my bag.
Yeah?
They've taken it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone here has that idol.
I hate that winning idol.
I told you, so annoying. I
that
told it
idol.
must be so annoying. Whoever took it out of my bag took a piece of coral, put it in the place of the idol, and tied it back up. Did you see anyone go to my
Blixens.
bag?
No, I've been keeping myself busy, stuff like that. I know nothing.
It's somewhere on this island. So do yourself a favor and try to
Fine.
find it, or they're getting you out next.
Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah.
No problem, see you.
Right, lekker. Thanks. I'm a sinner, forgive me. I'm a sinner, forgive me. Forgive me. I lied. But they lied to me. Especially that one, they lied to me as well. Welcome to Survivor, bro.
It's no longer in my bag.
So someone here has it.
Don't you guys have the idol?
No, I don't have the idol. Do not have the idol. Now you got me seriously concerned because we can't find our idol. We can't find it.
I think both idols are still on the island.
That's too potent. I need to go and check Marion's bag. Just is she watching us?
She keeps popping her head up.
Eh?
She keeps popping her head up to look.
I don't care. I love it.
Oh.
I need to check her bag quick. So let me just do that. I've had to make an effort to
pretend like I'm looking in your bag.
My bag?
Yeah, because she just told me that the thing's gone from your bag. And I looked shocked. I had to put a little Oscar-winning performance. So I just said I went to check your bag. Anyway.
We've got one immunity idol for our Lions of 5 and then one immunity idol between myself and Shane. But as far as myself and Shane's concerned, we now have 2 immunity idols in our possession. It's getting hot in here. Outwit, outplay, outlast, and I think myself and Shane are doing a damn good job at doing that. We kind of right now unstoppable without the risk of sounding cocky because you never know in this game, but I think we got this.
Where's your torches? Grab a seat. Utara, welcome to Tribal Council. Shane, if you're going to be losing immunity challenges, which today says is quite possible, that means your numbers are going to start dwindling.
It worries me physically that we are not evenly matched. But as you know, Survivor's not all about brawn. That's probably the most physical challenge we have, and tomorrow it'll be about something else. And we're coming hard at them.
Jenna. Firstly, not only strength, let's look at puzzle challenges between Seletan and this tribe. Seletan has kicked their ass at puzzles as well. All these things are strength, and now Seletan has the strength and they have the brain muscle. So pretty much I think this tribe's screwed.
David, you've had an opportunity to play on both teams. How are they different in the way that they operate?
It doesn't take a sports statistician to tell you, guys, your odds are against you. Duh. But the guys have got heart. Yes, that's probably Olympia on the other side over there, and this is Utara.
I think unity is our main strength.
It is indeed a strength. Stephen?
Yes?
And you feel you've got unity in your tribe?
Yes, Nico.
Jenna, you've been rolling your eyes.
Unity. There are people on this tribe who get told tonight you're writing down this name. They apparently don't have much of a say. They were told this is who you write down. So I don't know how that's unity. There are people who supposedly think they know what's going on and then they hear something else and then that's a big surprise because they didn't expect that. And so I think the unity might be a bit of an illusion, disillusion even.
Well, Stephen, what do you say to that?
Well, I think it's very difficult for somebody to come in and judge on a single day. I, for one, know that on any decision that this tribe makes, every single one of these people are consulted before it's made. So every single decision I know has got everybody's opinion in there, and we make the decision together. And I guess that's what unity is, isn't it?
Mark, although the tribal quiz generally determined the outcome of the new tribe, you did have a chance to make slight differences. Are you happy with your tribe sitting here tonight?
Well, I'd say, Nico, I'm happy with the tribe. This is the tribe that I picked. Corne said that he wanted Genevieve for either Buchle or Val. I took the decision to keep her, hoping to get to know her.
Jenna, do you feel wanted?
No. After the game today, it was made pretty clear in no uncertain terms that I would be going home today. So that said, it's hard to feel welcome being somewhere when you've been told you're going home tonight. The way I said it was always going to be David or I this evening, and like I said, it was confirmed.
Mark, you did have the opportunity to maybe spare one of them sitting here tonight.
I mean, I feel sorry for these two individuals. Yeah, they've joined a tribe where, 12 days ago they were at another tribe. They've formed probably relationships. They probably don't want to be here. Just through misfortune, they've ended up here. And, you know, as soon as they come here, there's going to be a target on the back because there's another game getting played, and it's out of my hands because that was my choice, not to be involved in that. So this is where we are. Unfortunately, we're at Tribal Council, and I'm waiting to see what happens.
Shane, the game of Survivor has often been referred to as a microcosm for real life. There's a pot of gold at the end of the adventure, and some people play it with that in mind. Others play it for the adventure itself, for the excitement. Where does one draw the line in this game? Because there is also the thought that what happens in Survivor stays in Survivor.
You know, it's impossible to play this game without lying. So, and once or twice I have. Not to my Alliance members. I'm talking from day one.
David, have you felt your principles compromised in any way?
Yeah. They're going to fire me as a Sunday school teacher. They're going to fire me as ek lieg vir die dominee en die kinders. They'll fire me. I'm sorry, dominee.
Marion, what about you? You're laughing a lot. Have you got a lie?
Have I lied? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Size of a lie is in the eye of the beholder, right? Sinead.
It's like Marion said, sometimes you have to lie a little. But yeah, I try my best to play the game as honestly as I can, as I like to live my life, yeah.
David, you've been on the tribe for a little while. Talking about unity, a few lies happening. Have you noticed any lying on this tribe since you've been here?
No lies. No. No, they're very tight and cute. No one's coming to me and lied to me.
Jenna, have you noticed any lies on this tribe?
If you call lying someone knowing something and not telling the rest of the tribe, yes.
Care to elaborate?
No. It will come out in due time. Watch the space.
Shane, how will you be voting tonight?
I've got to be voting with my team. I did come to Jenna and say which way the team was going to vote, and I'm going to stick to that.
Jenna?
I don't think my vote really matters. But I'll say this. I'm going to put down the name of someone that I think is hiding something big from the rest of this tribe.
David?
I've got to vote Genevieve tonight because I think I still set a 10. My heart's here.
Right, well, it is time to get to the votes. We'll start with you, Mary. You're up first.
The reason why you're going home tonight was Cornette dropped you.
If Shane's correct, we thinking you're the one that went through my bag and stole the Unity Idol. Maybe this will let the rest of the team know and they can go looking.
I'll get the votes. If anyone's in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now is your chance. The person with the highest number of votes will be voted out and must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jenna. Jenna. That's 2 votes, Jenna. Jenna. That's 3 votes, Jenna. Marion. That's 3 votes, Jenna. 1 vote, Marion.
7th person voted out of Survivor South Africa champions. Jenna. Jenna, that's 4. That's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Jenna, try to spoken.
Cheers, Jen.
Questions have been asked and information has been revealed. What to do with that information, well, that's up to you. Grab your torches, head on back to your camp.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
I'm so sorry I didn't make it further. That said, someone on Gitara as an idol. Not sure who though. Next, Shane and Marion, they're the ringleaders. It's the only chance the bottom feeders have of making it out of this alive. To the core 4. It was awesome. It was a good race while we ran it. But now I am ready to get home and see the people that I do love.
Next time on Survivor.
He never wants to get his hands dirty, so it's like, don't get other people to do your dirty work.
You shot it before you had it. Yes, you shot it before you had it.
Oh, here we go.
Now I know it's coming down to crunch time.
Stop middle, stop middle. 1 to go, 1 strike from each tribe.